The Egyptian Gods, Part 6, Syncretic and Composite Gods. For the Egyptians, the divine was never fixed. Gods could merge, transform, and appear in new forms. This wasn't contradiction. By fusing deities, the Egyptians expressed how the gods could embody multiple truths at once. Amun-Ra, king of the gods. Perhaps the most famous fusion was Amun-Ra. Amun had begun as a local Theban god of hidden power, worshipped quietly in southern Egypt. But as Thebes rose to prominence during the Middle and New Kingdoms, Amun's cult grew. And soon he was fused with Ra, the sun god. Amun-Ra became the supreme deity, the invisible force behind creation, and the blazing sun in the sky. He was both hidden and revealed, distant and present. Pharaohs called themselves sons of Amun-Ra, and his priests at Karnak wielded immense power, second only to the king himself. Through this fusion, Amun-Ra became not just a god, but the king of gods, worshipped across Egypt and beyond. Ptah-Sokar-Osiris, lord of the dead and resurrection. Another powerful composite was Ptah-Sokar-Osiris. Ptah was the god of craftsmen and creation, shaping the world through thought and word. Sokar was an ancient funerary god of Memphis, linked with death and the necropolis. Osiris, of course, was lord of the afterlife and resurrection. Together, they formed Ptah-Sokar-Osiris, a single mighty deity embodying creation, death, and rebirth. Small statuettes of this composite god were placed in tombs to ensure eternal life, linking the cycle of making, dying, and rising again. Amun-Ra and Ra-Horakti. The sun itself had many composite forms. Amun-Ra represented the sun at evening. Atum the creator merged with Ra the sun, descending into the underworld. Ra-Horakti fused Ra with Horus, symbolizing the sun rising and setting on the eternal horizon. These forms made the sun not just a ball of fire in the sky, but a god with multiple identities, each tied to the cycle of time. Khnum-Ra and Sobek-Ra. Even local gods were fused with the great solar deity. Khnum-Ra combined the ram-headed potter god, who fashioned humans on his wheel, with the sun god Ra, making him both creator of life and bringer of light. Sobek-Ra fused the crocodile god with Ra, blending the fearsome predator of the Nile with the supreme power of the sun. Such fusions allowed local cults to integrate into Egypt's broader religion without losing their regional identity. Serapis, a god for two worlds. In the Ptolemaic period, when Greek rulers controlled Egypt, a brand new god was created, Serapis. Serapis fused Osiris, Egypt's god of the dead and resurrection, with Apis, the sacred bull of Memphis, and added Greek elements of Zeus and Hades. He was depicted as a bearded Greek-style deity, seated on a throne, holding a staff of power. This wasn't just theology, it was politics. The Ptolemies wanted a god who could be worshipped by both Greeks and Egyptians, uniting their cultures. Serapis became hugely popular, with temples stretching from Egypt to Rome. Isis, mistress of 1,000 names. Among all gods, Isis became the most syncretic of all. In Egypt, she was wife of Osiris, mother of Horus, great enchantress, but over time, she absorbed roles of countless other goddesses, Hathor, Nephthys, even foreign deities. By the Roman period, Isis was worshipped as the universal goddess, mistress of 1,000 names, the mother of all creation, the one who ruled the seas and the stars. Her cult spread from Egypt across the Mediterranean, reaching Greece, Rome, and beyond. For many, Isis became not just an Egyptian goddess, but a divine queen of the entire world. The power of syncretism. Why did the Egyptians merge their gods? Because to them, divinity was fluid. A god was not a single, fixed identity, but a power that could appear in many forms. By combining deities, Egyptians expressed the complexity of divine truth, that creation, destruction, death, and rebirth were all bound together. From Amun-Ra ruling the heavens to Serapis uniting Greek and Egyptian faith, syncretism showed how Egyptian religion adapted, evolved, and endured for millennia. But even with these great fusions, countless smaller gods thrived across Egypt. Local spirits, animal deities, and minor protectors known only to their villages.